Yo, what is poppin' peeps? It is your boy Jet, and today we're going to be reviewing My Hero Academia chapter 276. If you guys like the video and you want to see more, make sure you guys go ahead and United States to smash that subscribe button, turn on the bell so you never miss another upload. Detroit, smash that like button, comment, and share. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this review. So we kick off this next chapter right where we left off in the last one. Shigaraki is, fighting Endeavor and Ryukyu, and Aizawa showed up. And the news station that is reporting the fight says that he's destroyed basically a third of the city. This man Shigaraki, with one attack, destroyed a third of the city. You got to think about that. Shigaraki destroying a third of the city with just one attack just lets you know how powerful Shigaraki is right now and how much trouble the heroes are in. It's crazy to think about, but they refer to this as Jaku City. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. Jaku City, comparing to Hosu and Kamino Ward, just how crazy those two were and how crazy this is. Just all these terroristic attacks happening like just within the span of a year. We get a nice little panel of Midoriya's mom, thick girl Fuyumi Todoroki being a teacher, Mitsuki, Todoroki's mom and his brother, and then we get a nice panel of all for one in jail. Just all of them are looking on or just basically how many people are going to be affected with this fight here. Gran Torino is carrying Deku and Bakugo away. Endeavor is chasing Shigaraki. Shigaraki is just falling through the air. Aizawa is just just trying to shut off Shigaraki's quirk, and Shigaraki contacts Gigantomachia and tells him to kill everyone in sight. In Endeavor, we also get to see Endeavor's psychic. His name is Keto, and his quirk is Trajectory. He can manipulate the trajectory of things. Endeavor flies through his ring, and he is throwing his trajectory is from going straight and is shot straight up. And Endeavor crosses his arms, and we all know what happens when Endeavor starts engulfing his body in flames when he's charging up like that. Yeah, we're about to see it, a prominent burn. And Ryukyu noted to remind us that Shigaraki is no longer being able to use his quirk because of Aizawa. And we get a nice little panel of Aizawa being helped by Manuel. Manuel is using his quirk to keep Aizawa's eyes hydrated, so Aizawa can basically just keep his quirk on for as long as he wants. Shigaraki right now has no quirk as he's fighting against Endeavor. And Endeavor releases not only the biggest prominence burn we've ever seen, but also a hell spider at the same time. This panel was sick to look at. Just look how powerful it is. And Shigaraki dodges it. Actually, he doesn't dodge it. He gets hit by it. It burns his arm off, and he starts growing it back. And they notice that Shigaraki has no quirk. He dodged it in midair. He dodged that prominence burn. Or he was able to not take on the full strength of that prominence burn. They noticed that his strength is on par with All Might. His natural strength, no quirk included, his natural strength is on par with All Might. That's terrifying. That is absolutely terrifying to think about. This man is not only a threat with his quirk, but without his quirk. He has strength comparable to All Might. That's All Might with his quirk, bro. Then this man Shigaraki punches Endeavor straight into Ryukyu, and they're both just laid out on the ground. We get a nice little panel of Deku introducing Bakugo to Gran Torino, and Gran Torino's like, you know what, All Might already told me that this guy knows about your quirk, so you Bakugo, stay out of the way. You both need to stay out of the way, actually. Gran Torino points out that Shigaraki's speed is just ridiculous. There's not many people that can keep up with them, and that they, specifically made a plan to keep Shigaraki away from everyone. Then we got some more of Endeavor's sidekick. We see Burnin, and then some other people I really don't recognize. And then, with the reveal, we get a huge reveal of some more Nomus, and some really cool looking Nomus, matter of fact. Look at this dog Nomu, looks dope. The Nomu with the brain inside of its mouth, but its jowls are just broken in half. There's a pterodactyl one in the back. Yo, these Nomus are looking sick, and they aren't exactly high-end Nomus. They're almost high-end. These Nomus are almost on par with high-end Nomus. And everyone's wondering, how did these Nomus survive? How they should be dead. Shigaraki Kato Hospital. Well, Shigaraki was able to maneuver his decay throughout the building so he can avoid the sleeping Nomu, but he wasn't able to save all of them, so some of them perished, some of them didn't. And with his radio wave and his air cannon combination, he was able to activate those Nomus, because if you remember, they were all asleep. Him, Shigaraki, and the rest of the Nomu were asleep, but they could be awakened with an electrical pulse, and when he used the radio waves, that was the electrical pulse that awakened him. So all these Nomu are awake, they're completely at Shigaraki's side, and then we get the most badass panel within, like, I don't know, within like this entire arc. We have Shigaraki standing on top of a fallen Endeavor in Ryukyu with his right hand up in the sky. Shigaraki says, was it supposed to be the other hand? I'll raise it when it's back. Sorry. This man Shigaraki is a fucking beast, dude. This man Shigaraki stole Endeavor's big moment. Stole Endeavor and All Might's big moment of them raising their hands. And not only, he stole Endeavor's big moment, because Endeavor, remember, he specifically raised up his, I think, yeah, it was his right hand, just so he didn't copy All Might. He stole it. He was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. Maybe it's my left hand, maybe it's my right. I don't know. Either one works. I'll raise both of them if I have to. Some people might think this might be the end of Endeavor. I really do think Endeavor is gonna get back up, because Endeavor has a lot more to fight for. Endeavor might not get up right now, but he's not dying. Endeavor's gonna end up rematching Shigaraki, and hopefully he wins. But it's not gonna be this arc, most likely, because you know why? But we'll get to that in a minute. Shigaraki just notices that the biggest hindrance to him right now is Aizawa, and he jumped straight for Aizawa, and Aizawa, just keeping his eyes locked on Shigaraki, remembers Deku, remembers Bakugo, remembers the rest of his class, remembers Shinzo, and he says, I still have to watch over them. The one who's a hindrance is you. And oh man, Aizawa is getting his big moment. He cannot die now, because he has to make sure they graduate. He has to make sure all of his students end up becoming heroes. He cannot die now. Aizawa needs to survive. He will survive at any means necessary as he pulls the blade from his back. Shigaraki is approaching him. Gran Torino is launching towards Shigaraki. Rocklock, the realest nigga in the room, is only using 5% of his power to jump towards Shigaraki. And then we see a lightning streak. And we see Smash! And it is Deku coming in and clocking Shigaraki and knocking him out of the way. Then we see Bakugo coming in from right behind him, saying, it's our turn to save you. Yo! This chapter was hype, dude. Oh my god, I love this chapter. Bro, this arc gets better and better each time. We're about to see Deku and Bakugo versus Shigaraki. This is the first time, I believe, that we see Deku and Bakugo team up from start to finish against a common threat. Yeah, they teamed up with All Might when it gets All Might, but they were like at ends with each other. They weren't like really cooperating at the beginning of that fight, but at the ends they did. This is the first time we see Deku and Bakugo cooperating from the beginning, and they are about to just thrash Shigaraki. They're not about to thrash Shigaraki, but hopefully they are able to put up a good fight against Shigaraki so Endeavor can stand back up. So next chapter we're about to see Shigaraki versus Deku and Bakugo. And also, I would like to point out that we also get some more tiers of high ends. So we get like the normal Nomus, we get the nearly high ends, and then now we have the high end Nomus. So we have Nomus that are running around that are almost high end level, and these Nomus look pretty sick, especially the dog one. I don't know why that one's so much sick. It makes me think, did this man Ujiko really like take a dog and give it quirks? Do animals in this world well, of course, Nezu. Yo, this dog had a quirk. How many dogs out there have quirks? What other living beings in this world can have quirks? What if there's a tree in the world that has the quirk to just like erase people from existence? That'll be dope. They should find that tree. Also, in this chapter, we also see how smart Shigaraki is with awakening those Nomu. I'm pretty sure he was aware of those Nomu, but using his air cannon and radio waves to not only blow out Endeavor back, but also use the electricity from the radio waves to awaken the Nomus. Shigaraki is also smart, and also probably the most important thing, Shigaraki's natural strength being compared to All Might without a quirk was able to survive a Prominence Burn and Hell Spider attack. This chapter just has a really lot to think about, and it's just so hype. I think I have to go sit down. Thank you guys for making it to the end of this video. Let me know what you guys think of the chapter. Without further ado, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll see you guys later. Deuces.
Heaven, please sing for me a song.